Back again with another Emperor TTS device video. Today we're checking out if the Emperor had a text-to-speech device short number 2, which is literally just a 2-minute little video in the playlist. And then we're checking out episode 15, which is about Vital. So obviously the Emperor was pretty much confined to his golden throne way before Vital were even discovered to be, like, what's the word, intelligent life, right? So he doesn't know too much about him. Good old custody. What do they call him? Kitten. Is that his name? I don't think that's his name. That's just what the other custodies call him. Oh well, I still like him as a character. Either way, we're going to check out this video, man. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new, or if you're not new and you've been watching for a while and you haven't subscribed, then subscribe. Join our Discord. I say it every video, but join our Discord because there's a lot of fun times going on over there, and that's all I can say. But anyway, we're going to check this video out. Without further ado, let's go.
Listen, I just figured out how to use different voices with this text-to-speech thing.
What?
Hello, I am the Emperor.
Oh, hello, Emperor. I too am Emperor.
What are you up to, Emperor?
Oh, you know, just sitting about slowly dying. How about yourself?
That is certainly a coincidence, as I too am sitting about in ceaseless agony.
Holy Terran tater tots, we have so much in common.
Yes, we should be best friends for life.
Absolutely, you're the best Emperor I know.
Your flatter is as magnificent as you are, Emperor.
Hello there, boys. My name's Empress. You two are looking majestic today. Do you work out?
Oh, why hello there. You come here all...
I don't even. I have no. I don't.
Emperor, do not talk to her.
Oh, yes, I do. Your friend seems a bit shy. He got a problem?
Oh no, sweetie. He's just a bit weirdino, not very sociable.
Gasp. How could you say that about me?
Look, Emperor, don't ruin this for me.
Stop talking to that vile temptress, Emperor.
You're crazy, Emperor. You're just being a loser.
How can you do this to me, Emperor? I thought we had something.
It's not like that anymore, Emperor. I've moved on.
But, I still love you.
Well, that's your problem.
Hey, Emperor, I'm waiting for you.
I am going to kill her.
Stop. You're scaring me.
I'm going to fucking kill that vile fiend.
No, come on, please. Leave us alone. You're just overreacting.
We take a moment that this guy is talking to himself as 3 characters. He's got some multiple personality disorder going on right here. What the hell?
You're just on your period or something.
Really? You've fallen. You've been corrupted, and you will never return, Emperor. You are dead to me. As dead as a guardsman high-fiving a D-cannon shot with his face.
Come on, baby. Don't say that. I can totally do to it once. It'll be great. Come on, baby girl.
Go away. Just go. You're dead. Stop talking. Dead people do not talk.
That's rich coming from you.
F U. U-C-K. Off.
Fine. Be that way.
This feature is stupid.
I agree. I don't know what the hell that was. What was that, bro? Can we take a moment that this guy was arguing with himself? And flirting with himself. Alright, buddy. You calm down.
I sure hope the army compiler is here.
Do not keep your hopes up, Megoscrus. Remember what happened the last time we tried finding it on a penal world.
Oh yes, I remember. They launched you out of the cannon.
Hey, you could say that you pierced the heavens.
I am not sure who the hell you think I am, but if you persist in making stupid jokes, you better believe in me that believe that you lying dead on the ground.
Why does he have like some weird Nigerian accent going on? Like, what the hell?
They all turn straight for you.
Actually, no, he's got like a little Nigerian / German going on right here. Like, what's going on?
Fucking cranium. is better than you standing here, wasting oxygen. Besides, we have to find this STC. Or alternatively, the Omniseeker Pyre.
Well, actually, I cannot see any STC around here, but that giant pillar certainly looks peculiar.
By the Omnisire, this is ancient technology.
Look, there are more of them over there.
I have heard of these in legends. Upon the eve of great celebration, mankind would tread these planets, jumping around like idiots as the repeated patterns of sound blasting out of these pillars. They also injected copious amounts of drugs.
So they found giant speakers played.
Sounds like what the Fabricator General does all the time.
We must send for more depths. We have a lot of work in front of us.
Well, I've sent away the message telling the Octaries about their second mission now. Hopefully you'll be with them in spirit on that new conquest.
I'd rather not. Their obnoxious chatting just worsens my eternal headache.
Well, maybe no discussion about something will ease your splintered mind, my lord. I'm open to talk about anything.
I would be too, but let's not forget what happened last time you said that. Try and keep to subjects that won't make me want to destroy the entire galaxy with my transcendent bowel movements.
Sure. So, any ideas?
How about you tell me about those Xeno creatures that you mentioned back when we read those revolting questions? Toa, or whatever their name was.
Can I not say that I did?
Are you defying me?
No. Maybe.
Alright, Siege, calm down.
It's just... You said not to talk about things that would cause explosive warp farts, and...
I would like to remind you, young man, that I'm the motherfucking Emperor, and that defying my subject matter of the day will have you be selected as the target for the Seek and Destroy mission during the next Blood Games. Your custodian brothers will have a pleasing high time chasing you around.
Oh, Emperor.
And I'm going to presumably destroy part of something they particularly enjoy.
Oh, God.
There's something they will be destroying with those throbbing guardian spears. Am I right?
I thought you were supposed to...
Really, dude? Really, dude? Trying to eat orange here. And this man is talking about getting penetrated by spears. You calm down, Emperor. I know it's a metaphor, by the way. You don't have to correct me. I know what it means.
To be charismatic while persuading people to obey you.
I am. Because I know you secretly like this.
Okay, we are stopping right here. The girlfriend just dropped dead. Time to make a 180 and drastically change the subject.
Well, stop whining and tell me about these Tarzinos then.
Tarzinos.
Fair enough, my lord. The Tau are a race of naive, blue-grey fish-like people with a vagina on their forehead and giant, stupid, toy-looking war gear with no skull ornaments on at all, and weaponry that makes pathetic pew-pew sounds when fired.
Right. Care to elaborate?
Pew pew.
Must I? Well, during the 35th millennium, some fucking explorators from the Adeptus Mechanicus were flying around the empty void of the eastern fringes of the galaxy for no reason. Then they found some world filled with primitive fucking Xenos that only used rocks as weapons, which, for the record, is still a lot more aesthetically pleasing than what they've got going on today. These no-nose fish fappers split themselves into 4 different factions or whatever that represented the only resources they had in that little rock of theirs, which were water, earth, fire, and air. These factions constantly fought like skinny, mist-coloured orcs with mental issues for no reason. Then at some point, another faction came along out of nowhere which called themselves the Ethereals. They said to the Tau, "Hey, you should stop throwing rocks at each other, you fucking idiots." And the other Tau said, Oh yeah, I didn't really think of that. So then they became the ethereal slaves for no reason. Started to build all kinds of stupid shit, and then decided to go and try some space conquering, which they've barely done any of, since they're still sitting way up east rolling their fucking no, they don't even have thumbs. So, to sum it all up, they're a small Xenos race with scary toy guns that kidnap gullible guardsmen and cut their balls off for no reason.
They cut their balls off? The fuck, dude? I don't do that. Nah, people, when I done the first tower reaction, people got salty, bro. No one seems to like them. They're like the most hated race I've done so far, dude. People just do not like them. They get called all kinds, man. Space communists, blueberries, vagina heads, dude. I mean, none of it's wrong, but, you know, it's just not nice.
I'm completely redundant in any threat record, and I am sick to death of them being brought up all the time, because there's never any fucking reason to.
Damn, calm down.
Somebody said that's why no one likes them, because they were introduced as supposed good characters, and they were over pushed, I guess. They were pushed too hard. Maybe they were overpowered in the game, I think someone said, when they first came out, and people were salty about it, so, yeah.
Down, son. I was only asking. Shit, you are starting to sound like your father.
I'm sorry, my lord.
So humans tend to leave the Imperium to go and join the Xenos Empire, correct?
Yes, but it's not only humans. The Tower got on a shitload of other minuscule and important Xenon races to join them as well. It's like a gang of creepy old hobos in a hive city. They lure in others with promises of deeds performed for the greater good, never really specifying what the greater good is, nor why they keep moaning about it as they force you to go deep inside their own pocket domain, where you can never hope to escape once inside.
I am genuinely sickened when you put it into these contexts. I hope all this repressed anger isn't from some pseudo-weird first-hand experience.
I'd rather not say. Now, my Emperor, could you please...
How the hell would this man have encountered them? He's in the palace all the
We
time.
need to set an immediate death warrant onto these foul creatures that we can mobilize all forces we've got and destroy them before they populate more planets with their cringeworthy ways.
Well, if you put it like that.
It's right there, Father. Do not let him brainwash you so easily. Or, do you still have a brain, actually?
Not sure.
Yeah,
I'll
does he?
have to ask someone to check later and see if it's still in there. I hope it is. Where else am I going to store all my glorious fourth wall-breaking punts?
Brainwashing? Really? You're complaining about brainwashing?
Looking like a yellow submarine, there seems to be a distinct lack of intelligent life living inside your head.
That's fucking hilarious.
Of course a Chaos Worshipper is going to side with the fucking Xenos.
I'm taking the side of reason in this debate, and my reason is telling me that you are very biased in this discussion.
No, I'm not.
Sounds
I'm
right.
just telling the truth.
The truth about how the Tower are a race of creepy old vagina-faced hobos that exist for no reason?
Exactly!
Father, do not listen to him. While I do not appreciate the existence of these Xenos myself, what with their distinctive disconnection to the warp and the disrespect they have for arcane knowledge, I can tell you that these creatures could do more good for you than bad, if handled correctly.
Is that so? Then tell me, how would they benefit my goals?
Maybe we can get the Mechanicus to turn them to servitors and then have them develop disk drive technology on their foreheads, and that way they can actually be of some fucking use to the galaxy.
The Tau have surpassed us in our current state, and many technological fields in but the span of 6,000 years. They are an open-minded and fairly naive race, always open to the suggestion of more allies joining their empire. While their leaders are oppressive and tyrannical, they are but small, cuddly teddy bears in comparison to the bureaucratic puppeteers of the Imperium or the iron-handed maniacs of chaos.
At least those guys don't cut people's balls off or rip out people's ovaries. Seriously.
You must be as naive as the Tau if you don't believe that mankind is just as capable of such atrocities. Your Imperium has forced gilding onto more than a few innocent people, I bet, what with all those inquisitorial sterilization camps. As for chaos, well, Slanesh has a weird sense of humor.
Alright, fine, you got me on that one.
I think that with the use of your powerful charisma, you could manipulate these Signos into working for you, which would more than likely aid in the recovery, or at the very least further the lifespan of this rotting Imperium of yours.
Didn't you mention that they had no presence in the warp?
Yep.
How am I supposed to use my charisma when I can bolster it with my psychic strength?
No, they do have a presence in the warp, but it is very small. I think an overwhelming presence such as mine or yours will still be able to affect them.
My lord, I beg of you, do not listen to this possessed traitor. The Tau fight only for their ideology, enslaved by the ethereals and control them through pheromones like they're some kind of horny rodents. They only fight for their greater good.
Well, what if I use my powers to become their greater good?
But, my lord...
No, but I'd prefer at least one of you custodians to keep your armor on.
What?
Never mind, just shut up and do what I say.
Seriously, my lord, they're Xenos.
As long as they are under regulation, and they do not interfere with mankind, it is all right.
They have whips-worthy weaponry with no skulls or holy symbols on them.
As long as they serve the Imperium and only fire upon those who wish to destroy us, it is all right.
But they have a socio-economic philosophy that promotes a completely classless living where every individual works for the betterment of it all, but in actuality, it's an oppressive dictatorship based around the ethereal's well-being.
As long as everyone is treated well and fairly in the conjoined Imperium, where there will be no need for retarded and corrupt political systems.
No, God. The Imperium is probably the most retarded and corrupt political system. They're fucked up, bro. Are you telling me? There's like a whole sect filled with dictators called the fucking Inquisitors that could do what they want. Jesus Christ.
Will be under my direct control. It's all right.
But they have turned a whole lot of loyal guardsmen into sterile, base-dwelling towlers that only ever draw nude pictures that they use as Tau propaganda.
As long as I'm not shown any of that eye-watering Xenoloby futanary slash-tier or garbage, it's all right.
But they can't even fight in melee!
I'm sorry, but what did you just say?
The Tau are a cowardly race.
Did you see Magnus's reaction? It's like he got punched in the face, dude. He just rocked back. Oh my
Only
god.
fire upon their enemies so far, never engaging in any form of melee combat.
Is this true, Magnus?
Well, yes.
That is
Absolutely disgraceful.
Oh crap, I was worried about it now. Oh well, I said it now, so I stop here. We might as well make the best out of this situation.
Now, Father, let's not be hasty here.
how can they not fight in glorious hand-to-hand, face-to-face combat with their adversaries like all true champions of the battlefield do?
Basically, they just shoot anyone before they can get into range. And what's more, they're also all physically weak and pathetic. They seriously make drones to all of the laborious tasks for them and have the technology to make giant robot suits, but they only ever use those suits to carry bigger guns and not to fight in close quarters. Seriously, what is the fucking point in making a giant robot controlled by your own limbs if you're not going to use it to punch the shit out of things?
Oh, this was missing, but that was us. Use that for greater things.
In addition, they use other Xenos that they enslaved to fight in melee battles for them, making them into meat shields and other things to guardsmen.
This revelation fills you with more disgust and spite than a sister of Silas being thrown into a pile of feeding tendrils.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But isn't that exactly what the Space Marines do? They do exactly the same thing with Imperial Guards. Like what? What? Imperial Guards don't necessarily always fight melee. They stand and they shoot, and then they use as meat shields, and then I mean the Space Marines at least do use melee weapons and fuck shit up, but they still have bolters, so like.
They cower at long range, hide behind their big boxy mech units, just shooting at the enemy like they're on some kind of firing line. The Tau have no honor, and I have no respect for a race that doesn't even have the fucking decency to fight you in melee combat, which is the most honorable method of combat. How the fuck can they claim to be when they won't even pick up a sharpened piece of fucking metal to shank you with? Like, that's not actually honorable at all. That's you get what the fuck I'm talking about.
I cannot willingly associate myself with such dishonorable creatures. If they want to join the Imperium of Man, they better bring some fucking chain katanas or something.
My lord, I will personally take my halberd and go on a crusade to the Tyrells myself, and I will shove it down the throats of every single one of their pathetic fucking hides, drowning them in their own blood for your glory, my lord!
Father, are you really sure this reasoning is, sound?
Shut your fucking mouth, you tub of disgusting ketchup!
What? What? What do they call him, dude?
Shut your fucking mouth, you tub of disgusting ketchup!
You tub. I think you would say you tube of discarded ketchup. Do these guys, when they record this, do they like do a I don't want to say table read, it's not what I mean, like I'm assuming they all get together, I don't know, in real life maybe, or over the internet, and then they record it as in a script. I want to be in an episode. That'd be so cool. And this guy's clearly just read it wrong and said YouTube instead of YouTube. But this is YouTube. Get it? Never mind. Poor joke. But YouTube of discounted ketchup. I mean, to be fair, the only ketchup that's really worth buying is Heinz. You can fight me if you disagree, to be fair.
Ketchup.
That's 1-1 so far. Keep it up.
I learned from the best.
Damn straight.
I'm just gonna go back to my damn room.
Where's your bike?
Hey, can I actually tell you a funny story about the tower we're at in?
Oh, I do love me some good story time.
Not too long ago, the tower were fighting the Tyranids. They feared this enemy and desperately looked for allies since, as we know, the tower can't fight their own fucking battles. But then they were contacted by the Dark Eldar that offered them help. Since the tower was so desperate, they accepted the alliance and both factions fought together side by side against the Tyranids. After that, however, the Dark Eldar leader came to the tower leader and told them that they wanted a prize for his help, which was 77 tower from each caste, including 7 ethereals, as a cultural exchange, as they called it. The tower, in all their naivety, agreed to send the tower ambassadors.
Judging by what Elder do, I don't know what Dark Elder do exactly because I haven't watched the video yet, but I can just assume. You know, I can just assume.
On their way. Later they fought against the second wave of Tyranids, but this time the Dark Elder had some special forces with them that they called grotesques, which were big hulking beasts that moaned in suffering as they fought. Later, when the battle was over, the tower managed to find out that these grotesques apparently were the tower ambassadors from the cultural exchange. The tower were kind of upset by this, even if they were the ones who willingly sent their brethren along with the spiky, super-sadistic looking drug dealers. In response to this, the tower take the Dark Elder's ships, but as they fired upon them, they realized that the ships weren't actually there anymore. Later, when the tower forces went back to the planet they were defending in the first place, they discovered that the Dark Elder had super pillaged the entire planet and left it completely barren. All tower civilians, buildings, and presumably plants taken to the Dark Eldar realm of Karoud to become subject to incredibly kinky shit, possibly involving precision knives, drugs, and nail clippers.
You would think that anyone would assume that a cultural exchange with a species that looked like completely cracked up BDSM enthusiasts would be a bad idea. Then again, maybe if they would have had some damn melee weapons with them, that wouldn't have been a fucking problem.
Always makes for an entertaining story, though.
I just remembered something.
Where you left your Ouija board.
Even better, there is one Tower Warrior who rejected the...
What's his name? Captain Farsight. What a legend, dude. What a legend. Ouija board. Magnus has a Ouija board. Fuck that, bro. I don't fuck around with no Ouija board, ladies and gentlemen. That's one thing I don't do. Actually, there's a lot of things I don't do, but Ouija board is definitely one of them.
The impressive rule of the ethereals, and actually uses his giant robot armor to wield the devastating warp-powered sword.
Everything you just said sounded pretty damn worthy of my attention.
Do you mean that, Commander Carfreight, or whatever her name is?
Commander Farsight, yes! Not only is he known for wrecking a large number of orcs in close combat, but he formed a breakaway colony from the main tower region known as the Farsight Enclave. Apparently, he didn't appreciate having his troops lobotomized by the ethereal, so presumably he decided to go and do his own thing.
Interesting. Tell me more about this Carfreight character.
Oh,
He sounds fun. Perhaps we could make a cheesy animated Holovid series about him and his adventures and fill it to the brim with my kind of imperial propaganda. Yeah.
Why are they butchering the poor guy's name, man? Put some respect on his name, man.
The begun of a new allegiance plan has only just begun.
I was hoping to change subject matter to something that lessens my own sort of internal headache.
That something so vile and abominable could happen to the most sacred world in the galaxy. It's absolutely disgusting. The Order Custodian has obviously not done their job very well. And then one more reason for me to have traveled here.
Hey, don't worry, Fyodor. At least we still have each other. And not only that, but a shitload of Inquisitors from across the galaxy as well. But even now, I still don't have those damn sandpaper cigarettes. Seriously, what the
We are going to have to do what would be considered by the ignorant to be the most heretical thing anyone has ever done since the horrid days of the Horus Heresy. However, with the God Lord Emperor as my witness. It will instead be the most pure and noble thing anyone has ever done for the Imperium.
Now that's the spirit, Fyodor. I mean, look at all the Ordos here. We got Inquisitors of the Order Malleus, Hereticus, and Xenos, and their Chamber Militia, of course. And then we got the Ordo Aegis, the Ordo Barbarus, the Ordo Custodium, as you mentioned, the Ordo Astartes, the Ordo Sanctorum, the Ordo Redactus, the Ordo Necros, the Ordo Scriptorium, the Ordo Militarium, the Ordo Sicarius, the Ordo Vigilis, the Ordo Originatus, the Ordo Asper, the Ordo Thanatos, the Ordo Machinum, the Ordo Sumptorium, the Ordo Thessalatus, the Ordo Scriptus, the Ordo Obscurus, the Ordo Arduus, the Ordo Otis, the Ordo Alphus, the Ordo Ordocarus, and even the Ordo Chronos. Heck, why the hell isn't there an Ordo Sandpaper Cigarette? Why? I really need a Sandpaper Cigarette.
All of us, men and women of the Emperor's eternal glory, will charge Eternity Gate and the Imperial Palace to find whoever sent this message. We will save the Imperium from the vile and corrupted who have deeply entrenched themselves in the planet's most holy spaces.
Good luck.
Durant creeps into the most unexpected, which just further shows that there's no such thing as innocence. And we are here to bring them their judgment.
Hey, Fyodor, you should just preach them to death.
Be quiet, Dominic.
Good old Billy Goat Boy is back. He's clearly not very smart, is he? Couldn't realize that the Emperor sent the message all along. You know, I don't know how much power he really has, alright, but he just seems to be a bit of a donut, doesn't he? I don't know if he'll be able to charge the gates and you know, with all the Inquisitors. I don't know if the Custodians will just shit on their chest, but they might, considering they've got all of them there. Plus they have a Primarch there and probably a ton of Imperial soldiers there, so I'm not too sure what they plan on doing. But that is the end of episode 15. All about the Tau. Don't really like the Tau, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie. They're kind of annoying. But yeah, and I know a lot of people don't like them either. But thank you for watching this video, man. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.